The last, I'd say, 20 to 30 years in American politics have brought us into another period of intense political polarization. Um, Not necessarily one that will result in a civil war, but one that has resulted in a rise of intense, dislike, vilification of the opposing party and its leaders, negative attacks by party leaders on those on the other side, uh, uh, a very divided media landscape as well, something that's contributing to this, where supporters of the two major parties tend to depend on different sources of information that reinforce the things they already believe. We don't have kind of a common base of knowledge the way we did, I would say, 30 or 40 years ago. So we're seeing this growing divide, and recently we're seeing how this can lead to outbreaks of violence. The most notable example of that, of course, being what happened on January 6th, 2021, when a group of supporters of President Trump, prodded on by Trump himself, stormed the U.S. Capitol, engaged in a violent confrontation with police forces there. We had numerous injuries, several people who died as a result of that confrontation. So that is the most obvious example, but we've had other examples. We've had assassination attempts in recent months, two different assassination attempts on former President Trump. It's not clear exactly what the motives were of those individuals, but it's another reflection, I think, of the intense divisions that we see in the country today. And now going into the 2024 election, we have signals from the former president that he does not intend to accept the results of this election either if he is defeated, and that claiming that the only way that he could lose the election would be through fraud. In other words, the election would be stolen from him. So there is a real risk, I think, that we could see another outbreak of violence after the 2024 election, particularly if Trump loses the election.